Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are in Suchdol Castle, about to set out. But first I wanted to talk to a few people, including that gentleman right there. In the last episode, we interrogated Otto von Bergall. Wasn't much of an interrogation, but we managed to convince him to seemingly join our side. Somewhat. And he's given us information about a papal legation that is coming to Kuttenberg and ways we can infiltrate that. Let's look at the quest log so we can understand what's going on. With the information provided by von Bergall, a plan was devised to deprive Sigismund of the means to fund his army. A papal legate from Rome is about to arrive in Kuttenberg, and we, disguised as the legate's entourage, will get into the Italian court and rob the royal treasury. The plan requires a lot of preparation, and we need to act quickly. First, I must escort Lady Rosa back to Kuttenberg. She told me we could get into Ruthard Palace through a secret entrance. She's ready to go right now and lead me to the entrance, to the passageway. I shouldn't dilly-dally. That's official.
Dobrego wieczoru, Heniek.
Good evening, Adder. Offer a...
Ruchanko!
Oh my gosh. What I really want to do is steal his armor. Where did Hans go? Up here? I think this was Otto's room. Oh, Rosa's room. Alright, I just want to talk to Hans real quick. He's not going to be up here, is he?
My respect.
Apparently I can't pass time. What in the world? Okay, fine. Whatever. Rosa, let's go. This place is so confusing. Keep opening his door. Where did she go? I'm lost my mind here. There she is. All right, Rosa, let's just go.
Shall we go?
There's no point in dallying.
All right, let's go.
Later, near Kuttenberg.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl, but God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero! But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
If you insist, my lady. You could just tell me. Like, turn here, go that way. Well, we've gone in this way before, I believe.
There's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
Make a joke.
Careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out of their cellar.
Most of them have known me since I was a little girl, and they're not easily frightened. Do you have any idea how many times they had to wash, dress, and groom me to make me presentable to my father? I mean, when I was little, of course.
Just look at the map so we can see where we are. Yeah, that's the one we've been in. Okay. It's gotta suck to be in that dress in this water.
Startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Suchdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, he got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
I was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. We were scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry. I was a silly goose to bring it up.
You silly goose. She really leans into the red hair thing there. Red hair, pink dress, red sleeves.
Damn. I didn't count on it being so deep.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
Do I need to carry you? So what? Or it's shallow? I don't know. I don't see, and I don't know.
I can't swim myself. But it's quite shallow water. You'll see.
Shallow or not, would you seriously let a lady wade waist deep in cold water?
Guess that was the wrong answer. All right,
Well,
I'll carry you.
What's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. I'm waiting.
Grab body.
What's the hurry? I've got This is not how one carries a lady.
I mean, you know we have to get this picture.
Barbarian.
Get back here and get a
Maybe not in
little better
Kuttenberg,
angle.
But it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Should I let her down?
Oof. I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
That's a good thing.
Oh, Sakura. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Vavak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
What do you mean, get rid
What
of?
do you mean, get rid of them?
You killed most of von Bergoff's garrison at Malashov, and now you want me to tell you what to do?
I just can't figure this lady out.
My. How quickly Lady Rosa can change her mind. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home, our property. They have no right.
You're right. We have to get rid of them. But maybe it can be done without violence. I'll go and see who they are and what to do about them. Right. Here we go.
Wait a moment. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
I mean, you think you can climb that?
If you say so. but if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
Right then. Here we go.
Now, you know,
Rosa can aim well.
you gotta look. Okay, she's already up.
Oi! Where do you think you're going?
Calm down. I just want to talk. I'm not looking to harm you.
Talk, eh? You don't want to harm us? Hark at him!
Let's get rid of him. What do you say, fellas?
Now you're gonna get it!
Sucker. Rosa?
You!
Could you... Rosa!
Show your stuff!
Kill it!
Come and get another. You want to try me?
You're no match for us! Do it!
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
What a mess.
I'll rip your ass open! And it won't be any different with you.
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in
Oh,
one
yeah.
piece.
I'm
Are
fine.
they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court and, God forbid, you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
I mean, silver is silver, but rescuing the Lord, I don't know. This is a tough one. Not that simple.
It's not that simple, and you know it. Silver gives us a chance to force the king to back off quickly, but we need allies anyway. Because Sigismund's people won't stop defending his interests here.
All right. I just wanted to make sure you understand that. And that I can trust you not to leave my father behind if the plan goes awry.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. It's all gone.
If our plan succeeds and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
I won't let you go away. Even if I have to fight with your father, Zizka, and the devil.
Is that so?
I'll even tell Sigismund. Run back to Hungary. This girl is staying here.
That all sounds very nice, but there's nothing left here anyway. We've lost everything.
You'll be all right.
My father would clap you in irons for that.
And for this.
It seems you know how a lady should be carried.
Where to, ma'am? I don't see any rivers, ditches, or puddles to cross.
Dami castitatem e continentiam, sed non lemoro. Forward, Sir Knight.
Rosa talks in her sleep. You wish you knew Latin. That's funny.
Is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
Of course I'm not dressed. Alright, let's do it. Okay, and I think I leveled up in swordsmanship or strength or something. I thought I'd already had strength up, but alright, we got it. 230. Strong arm. Stay in fully charged attack. Your stamina will slowly recover. Sure. And I have another perk, which is swords. Yeah, so I did get that too. So cutting edge, curved blade of a saber causes bleeding faster. Okay, now that we're dressed, let's actually save too. Oh, she's right here. Let's talk about us.
You know about yesterday evening and night?
What about it?
I thought maybe you want to talk about it.
Do you think there's anything to talk about?
Well, what's next for us?
Nothing, most likely. I'm Lord Rutard's daughter. Our name still means a lot, despite all the trouble we're in. When my pa is free and an opportunity presents itself, I'll have to get married.
Has your father already picked a groom for you?
Not yet, but I know how it goes. If I'm lucky, I'll marry a young nobleman and soon bear him a bunch of children. And if I'm really lucky, they'll find me some old man who will drop dead before we even leave the church.
I'll marry you then.
What?
If we can free your father, I could ask him for your hand in marriage. Even under threat that he'll go back under lock and key if he refuses.
I don't think he'd allow it either way. Lord Ruthard's daughter, and the bastard son of the Lord of Skalitz, who was driven out of his estate by Sigismund himself. That's not going to happen. Although, our plan may very well fail, and no one might survive. Why throw something nice away prematurely? You know, carpe diem et memento mori.
Well, if that's how you feel.
Oh, Henry got his heart broken. Just for that, I'm gonna rob your place. No, I'm just kidding. What's the journal saying now? First step of the preparations was to escort Lady Rosa back home. With some minor difficulties, we walked through the underground tunnel to the entrance to Retard Palace. I had a feeling the real trouble is yet to come. I've made sure that there's nobody left alive in Retard Palace except me and Rosa. Lady Rosa never ceases to amaze me. She can climb like a squirrel, and if you put a crossbow in her hands, she can be more dangerous than Kubinka. And that's just to start with. It's a good thing the rest of our people won't be arriving until tomorrow morning. The rest of Zizka's gang arrived at Retard Palace in the morning. I wonder how our plan developed in the meanwhile. Can I talk to you?
Very well, Sir Hans. Thanks for asking.
Ugh, Brabant, ugh. Godwin's got nothing. Alright, so I think Janosch would probably just have a menu for me to ask him to make sausages. You're a strange one. Never gone in here. Oh, it's a mess. Empty. Wow. What a detail. Of course they're empty. The place has been raided. Okay, but that's the tunnel that goes down to the tunnels or something. All right, Zizka, I think you're down here, right? Sam chopping wood.
I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. And we'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
Peter Pisek advised me to get help from Ulrich Vavak. He reckoned the Mint Master wouldn't want any more trouble. And he might be of some use to us in the Italian court if we threatened him a bit. Going to get inside the royal treasury, we have to have the Mint Master's key, and that's in Ulrich's possession. Which we've been to his place before. Now, I wonder if Chinyuk has anything new. So they said he was going to lay low for a while. So, who knows? Come on, Mutt. And teleport.
Come here!
There he is. What is this place? How do I get in there?
To eternal torture. Can that be right?
Okay.
What do they say?
No entry here.
Those aren't Vavak's men. I smell trouble.
Have you killed? Hey, are you the devil?
Main entrance is guarded. If I don't want to be seen, I have to find another way in. Well, we can go around the back. Now, just using this camera here. So that sign. Let's check that sign to see if we can get there through the underground in our thieves journal. Or what is it? The thieves secret thing. Thieves notes, that one. So I think not, right? The one on the top right, I think, is the one that means there's a tunnel. And what we have is the one that looks kind of like a dog or something. So no tunnels on that one. But there is a back door. Just jumped right over her. Or right onto her head, rather. Oh. Thank you. And you. What's up with the flies?
Polna, Crondle, Naz. No Pisek to be seen.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
Who's this? Is that Christopher?
What the? Henry?
Christian, I mean.
How the hell did you get in here?
I'm the one asking questions here. What are you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing. But I've got a different question. How much did they pay you to tell them about the mint?
Vavak was stealing from the town.
And I could happily continue if you weren't such an honest idiot. Instead of which, I was almost caught and hanged. Fanush, Milosh, come here. Defend yourself. Or don't. At least it'll be easier.
I can't get my sword out.
I've been...
Okay. That sucks. Scribbled letter. Hastily scribbled letter addressed to Christian of Pisek. To the hands of Sir Christian of Pisek, the mint master of the Royal Mint at the Italian court. If you're reading these lines, know that I am long out of town. I know you sycophant. You had your eye on my position for a long time. It's yours. You blind rat? I wish it to you with all my heart, and I'm almost sorry I won't see your face when you find out where I left the key. The only thing left is to wish you to enjoy your new title with honor. It won't last long anyway. Let the Italian court sink into the ground, the city council choke on the monastery wine, the secret enterprise be revealed, and you and your brother hang from the same beam. Okay, that's something. Reluctantly, I had to kill our potential ally at the Italian court. We'll have to manage on our own. The Mint Master's house is empty. Vavak has disappeared, who knows where. And to make matters worse, ran into Christian of Pisek in Vavak's study. At first, it seemed he wanted to talk things over calmly, but then he decided to take revenge on me for revealing the secret mint, and it soon became clear to me that he wouldn't be any help in getting the key. Unless, of course, he had it on his person. According to a letter that Vavak left here, which was originally intended for Christian of Pisek, the key is in an ingenious hiding place. If I'm to get hold of it, I'll have to roll up my sleeves and hold my nose. Great. Is it in here? No. What about in this chest? No. Or that chest? No. You know it's gonna be in the outhouse or something. Okay, guys. Is that hops for beer or grapes for wine? Who knows? H is outside. Terrible.
Well, that really is disgusting. You, Vavak, wherever you are.
Okay, we got the key. Got hold of the key, but I'd rather not say nothing about what I had to do to get it. And now back to Zizka.
Christ, what a...
For some reason, I just can't figure out how to get there from here. I think if I go straight, I can go through there. Yeah. Yeah, that's not connected. That's an alley. All right, perfect. I hope we don't go straight into something. If we do, then I'm gonna have to end it early. Hope we just have some talking to do. How have I not been in here either? Okay, then this goes into the main room? This place is a maze. Hey, that's my bed. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? I'll never remember how to get here again. Stairs. Downstairs.
Good morning, Henry.
Good morning, Godwin. I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavak has disappeared. I found the key in his house. But I also met Christina Pisek there. He tried to kill me.
Good thing he didn't succeed. How did that end up?
He's dead.
At least he won't rat on us.
The main thing was to get the key, and we did. What's worse is that we don't have anyone inside the court. Well, can't be helped. Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Lorette's, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
I'd really rather go with someone else.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthar's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so... they left à l'anglaise.
But you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a haul there.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful.
What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade?
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
Be careful. Come back in one piece.
I'll do my best.
Hans, you want to go in the tunnels? Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
Don't be a coward.
Is it healing well? Those few days following your treatment, I thought I'd pluck it out of my head myself. Hurt like hell. But now... The very fact that it would kill you the instant you touched me testifies to my gratitude.
You're threatening that. But then you just screamed and fell into a faint. And a good thing, too. At least you don't remember what happened next. Trust me, I'd rather forget it, too.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. Nothing left to do but go underground. Where's the door? There we go. We'll talk to Sam in the next one. And we're gonna give our doggy some food. Got some more boar meat. So, what an episode. Got to see a win of Rosa. And reconquered her family home here. Got the key to the mint. And ready to set off on the next adventure. So we'll do that in the next one. Till then, be good.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.